Could you say then the University of Missouri research has really helped your bottom line?
Absolutely.
We're here with Rod Lewis.
Yes.
And Rod, you're a livestock cattleman here in Southwest Missouri?
All my life.
All your life. And you're also a advisory board member of the Southwest Research Center.
Correct.
For quite a while.
Yes.
Several years ago is when they started coming out with some of the new ways of synchronizing the breeding. That helped a bunch.
Yes. It's been several years ago. We worked with David Patterson when they first started trying testing on the timed AI of heifers.
Mm-hmm.
And then we moved to cows. And we participated in both those early trials here in this part of the state.
And that really got you where you probably got, in the life of a cow, one more or even two more calves, didn't you?
Yes. Yes.
Because you didn't have that downtime anymore.
Yes. We haven't practiced here lately, but we used to AI all our heifers.
Using AI, but also now then probably the genetics and breeding has helped too, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. I'm so old that EPDs weren't even known years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And through Ellen Cole and Extension, we learned the EPDs and how to apply them, and that's helped tremendously in improving the herd. It's phenomenal what you can do with EPDs,
mm-hmm.
and now they got genomic tested EPDs,
right?
Which even further enhance the accuracy of the EPD.
That's giving you probably larger weaning weights eventually.
Yes, marbling.
But then the end product of all that's good. Better.
Yes, that's why the demand is so good now. Like when we first started, I think the industrial average is 50% grade choice, and now 90 to 100% grade choice or higher.
Wow.
And that's due to EPDs and research.
And like you just said, probably why we're in such a great market for cattlemen right now is because of this research.
Yes, the marbling influence the taste, and the taste drives demand. And even with these high prices, people aren't resisting. So it's a very good thing.
Could you say then the University of Missouri research has really helped your bottom line?
Absolutely. I mean, we've been with Extension and University all my life. I mean, way back.
At least 20 years.
No, I'm talking about when I was a kid. We started, Extension started the Missouri Feeder Pig Association, and it started in the old Joplin stockyards on the north side of Joplin, and then moved, of course, to right here. Well, they started one in Secaucus years ago. They're long gone, but that was a mortgage lifter, they always called it.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and here in Southwest Missouri, within Joplin, 10% of all the cattle in the United States are in a 100-mile radius or something?
I don't know the exact percentage, but it's yes.
Tremendous livestock.
And within a 100-mile radius of Joplin, it's a gigantic number.
Right, that just here.
Yeah.
And managing the forages is a big thing too, because you got your genetics now.
Yes.
Managing the forages is important.
We've been through the endophyte, and the endophyte free didn't work. They worked and developed the endophyte friendly fescue that's greatly improved gains in cattle. We have probably 200 acres of endophyte friendly.
Mm-hmm.
A direct result from research.
This novel endophyte comes from that research, and
yes,
of course your gains will be better. Probably weaning weights. I mean, this all down the.
It's all beneficial. Yes.
Right. All right. And then I know others talking about there's native worm season grasses and cover crops and others that you can also incorporate. Yes. That some of your colleagues are probably doing.
And the extension, the research center is conducting trials this year on annual warm season grasses. The gain, what you can do with that.
Right. Again, trying to manage your forages to meet your genetics now.
Yes, absolutely.
So, would you say that you're more of a animal geneticist or more of a forage manager, or both? Stay in this business, you got to be both.
I try to stay atop both of them, but it's sometimes a challenge.
Right. And I think really working with Extension makes that so much easier.
Yes.
And then having real world research just down the road from you.
Yeah, it's 12 miles. It's pretty handy.
Yeah. And just not what happens here, but all across the state. That can also help your bottom line, because you mentioned Dave Peterson did a lot of that work in northern Missouri.
Yes, they started out in Lennis, but they migrated down here to test timed AI in this part of the world, and we participated in that program with David, and then he wanted to do timed AI cow, and we did a couple of trials with that.
Was that a little different, heifers versus the cows?
Yeah, it's more of a challenge
to the
producer, to us anyway.
Oh yeah, was the cows or the heifers easier?
The heifers are a lot easier.
Really?
Yes. I mean, but you have to mess with the calf when you have. It's just a whole better log. Just all you do is get the heifers up.
Gotcha. But we have that cow.
Yeah. Hopefully, she got a calf by side. You've got to. Yeah, it's a little different game.
You know, I once heard that a heifer is the least valuable thing you got, because you don't know if she's going to breed. You don't know how good a mama she's going to be. There's a lot of things there, isn't there?
Yeah, but she's also the most valuable.
Potentially the most valuable.
Yeah, we go by EPDs to select, and then if we don't utilize those, she's just a feeder calf. But
so because of the EPDs, the research is within this, you can make those heifers a whole lot more valuable.
Yes,
and reduce that risk.
The whole heifer herd,
yes, just to reduce that risk.
To build a better cow, you got to have a heifer, and that's what we strive for. But
so, what do you think about how the markets have been?
I've been in this business over 60 years, and it's the best I've ever seen. If you'd have told me 5 years ago it'd be this good, I'd say you was crazy.
Wow.
But it's been phenomenal. We even sold some calves early in February, thinking it was an extreme top, and now it's higher than it was.
Oh my goodness.
But today it's higher. Yeah, we sold some 636 pounders for $4.57.5 a pound.
When I was a kid, we got a tenth of that.
Yeah. When I was
42 cents was our.
When I first started retaining calves, this has been a long time ago. Richard Nixon was president, and he froze the price of beef.
I remember that.
And I thought, I'll wean these calves and I'll make them really valuable in the next spring. I shoveled silage out of that old trench silo up there all winter long, and took 18 cents a pound for them, and had to beg for a buyer.
Oh my goodness!
That's I got a poor memory, but that stuck with me.
I bet it did, because you know how bad things can be. But you know, another thing that you mentioned, we're benefiting in this great market right now because the quality is so good.
No doubt.
The beef quality, people, even though it's expensive, they still demand it.
Yes.
And that's because of the research that's went into develop these animals.
No doubt about that.
And farmers like yourself, they've been willing to adopt those genetics.
Yes, and everybody's in the game now.
Right. Were you one of the leaders in that?
No, I was not a leader in it, but I did play.
But you realized it. I
realized it, and we adopted the utilization of EPDs early, due to Eldon Cole mainly.
Yeah, and he's your long-term extension agent here.
Yes, he was a great agent in this part of the world. Well, in the world.
Well, that shows you the importance of taking the research and the extension folks, taking that and applying it to help the livestock producer.
That's what it's all about.
It really is. And those folks are so important to us all.
Well, you bet.
So what's the next 60 years going to look like in the cattle business?
It's going to be wild. Cecilia's Roger is doing research on a lot of new ideas. It will be probably haven't seen anything yet.
Right. We're probably verged on one of those other big things that happen with EPDs and endophyte free fescue.
Yes.
That's where we're at. Again, we're at another big surge.
Yeah. But we are endophyte friendly, not endophyte free.
That's right. Because we started out with endophyte free, and that didn't work.
It wouldn't last.
No. But you want to take the best of both worlds, and now you got something that is tough. It can be the mainstay of your pastures.
Yes.
But at the same time, have a good quality.
There you go.
And that's all because of research.
Absolutely.
And the extension folks helping you convert those 200 acres.
And understand.
Right.
Help me understand.
Right. But that's so important. Well, Rod, anything else you want to say?
Jay Chisholm is a great help of the research at Southwest Missouri. The SWREEC is really flourishing. We got sheep, elderberries, grapes. We got all kinds, more diverse than ever before.
I just telling Jay on the way here, what I like about Jay is that he gets ideas, he goes for it.
He's not shy.
No, he's not, and gets it done.
Yes.
And that's so important.
Yeah.
And you mentioned Cecilia, having her here, having a researcher here. Andy made a huge difference in the horticulture.
Unbelievable.
And now Cecilia can make a huge difference in the livestock. I mean, they've done a great job already.
Yes.
In the past years, but now having somebody here in Southwest Missouri,
it's definitely a plus.
you bet. All right, well, thanks so much, Rod.
You're more than welcome.